Dragon Ball Z is an enigma. A shonen series that was able to get so ridiculously popular, not only in Japan, but in the West and other parts of the world as well. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, is an absolutely insane man. He had only completed 3 manga and weekly Shonen Jump at the time that he began to publish Dragon Ball, and little did he know that the future of anime would be changed forever. Dragon Ball began in 1984, and 36 years later, in 2020, Dragon Ball is still one of the most popular franchises across the world, having several continuations and extensions of the series, including Z, Kai, and GT. So how did some kid's Japanese cartoon about a little boy collecting magic rocks to summon a genie dragon manage to stay so relevant in the world today? When I was younger, during my childhood, I spent a great amount of time lazing around watching TV all day. I would primarily watch really basic shows and whatever was the buzz at the time. I remember pretty vividly one day stopping at this extremely weird cartoon. There was a very buff shirtless man with 3 eyes talking to some blue slug thing? About training and fighting, or something along those lines. Little did I know that I had stumbled upon Tien and King Kai during the Namek saga of Dragon Ball Z. I watched the episode thinking the show was weird, and it wasn't something that I wanted to watch again. Flash forward a few years later, and again, the same weird cartoon I had seen before showed up on the TV again. This time, however, things were different. An alien man with a tail had just shown up to this beach house, punched the life out of another apparently alien man, took his kid, and flew away, thus causing a green alien guy to team up with the other alien man before he grabs the other one, which is also apparently the other alien guy's brother, and both of them get killed by the green alien guy, and then apparently 2 super evil aliens were on the way to planet Earth to destroy it. Yeah, I had actually managed to begin Dragon Ball Z from the beginning, from the start of the Saiyan saga, an absolutely legendary arc that I would not know would change my perception of media and entertainment forever. I became hooked. Every Saturday morning I'd wake up to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai as Goku rushed on his way to planet Earth to save his friends from eventual doom. The show was unlike anything else I had watched at the time, considering I hadn't really been a big fan of Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, or anything like that, and my only experience with anime prior to this was Yu-Gi-Oh! I fell in love with it. I adored it. It was so different. So loud, so unique, so expressive, so stylistic, so thought out, and so iconic. Due to my experiences with Dragon Ball Z, little 11-year-old me was inspired. Dragon Ball Z made me want to be an animator, so I opened up Windows Movie Maker and got to work. Pretty awful, I know. But here's my most recent Dragon Ball animation.
Press up for the ears.
Try this! Now this is entertaining!
Now I want to be a freelance animator as a side job, and have awakened a passion for anime and manga. But what made Dragon Ball so special? Dragon Ball Z has a quite lengthy plot if you include the prequel, Dragon Ball. But the main story of Dragon Ball is about a Saiyan, an alien warrior, sent from his home planet to destroy Earth before getting his head hit on a rock and losing his memory. This little baby, which would then be named Goku, or Kakarot, would grow up to become one of the universe's strongest fighters. Dragon Ball Z tells the tale of Goku and his friends on their journeys to protect Earth, and the story just gets bigger and bigger with each new arc. Akira Toriyama was originally a gag mangaka, and with reading Dragon Ball Z, it's really easy to notice. The humor is an absolute selling point of the series, with many jokes interlaced across the show. The story never sticks to one event or setting, and is constantly changing and expanding its universe over and over again with each new arc and characters introduced. We go from Earth to Namek to Yardrat and so on. There's never a time in the story where the characters truly feel limited in their growth potential or where the story can go. This is, of course, aided by our adventurous main character, Son Goku. Goku is more than just a character. There's something special just about Goku's existence. The man inspires people, changes people's entire lives. Goku is not just a cartoon character. Goku is a concept. The concept that we need to work hard in life to break our limits and go beyond. I can't even tell you the amount of times I've referenced Goku whenever talking about never giving up or working really hard. When growing up, I always thought Goku's nature was special. How he could forgive even the evilest of tyrants. How he could look past someone's stature and see them for who they really are. Goku might not be the smartest book-wise, but he's excellent at reaching through to people's hearts. Goku means a lot to every Dragon Ball fan, whether you love him or hate him. Goku goes through a flat character arc throughout Dragon Ball, which means rather than the world changing him, he changes the world around him. We see this in Yamcha, Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza now. His character might be as simple as wanting strong people to fight, but his heart is what really shines through. The entire cast of Dragon Ball is so damn memorable. From Goku to Krillin to Vegeta to Piccolo to Bulma, all of these characters are so different and full of personality. You can really spend your time looking at the cast, and there's guaranteed to be a character for you. I remember growing up, picking my favorite character was the hardest. There was Vegeta, the Saiyan prince and cocky bastard I always loved for his spunk and energy. There was Trunks, his son, the time-traveling Super Saiyan who made a stellar first impression on me. Gohan, man, don't even get me started on Gohan. Akira Toriyama has spent time giving us a family to love and bond with, and it's paid off insanely well. Even getting to see old-time members like Krillin develop and grow after so long feels insanely satisfying. The loyalty we have developed to the Z fighters is truly unmatched. One thing Dragon Ball Z is especially known for is having massive, legendary story arcs. The Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, and Buu Saga are all way too iconic. We've seen the arcs get animated over and over and over again, and yet we still love them. From the rush back to Earth as Goku travels down Snake Way, the horror of the Frieza Saga as more and more of our heroes died, the mystery of the androids, I could really go on. Toriyama has set the standard for how massive action shonen arcs should be, and his work still directly impact and inspire new stories being made today. My personal favorite arc has to be the Cell Saga. Previously mentioned, as a big fan of Gohan, getting to see his growth from the little timid boy being trained by Piccolo to reaching the legendary Super Saiyan 2 form, as a child, I was truly mesmerized. On top of that, Cell is an extremely fun villain, and this is where Toriyama really started to have fun with transformations and new forms, which I think really paid off in the end. Dragon Ball Z is no stranger to amazing action choreography. The manga is known for having amazing, clean art with panels that easily flow together. Seriously, I don't think I know another shonen manga that has action that goes together so cleanly. The original anime as well is full of lots of fast-paced fights, but ones that are easy to keep up with and keep you engaged. On top of that, even the video games have beautiful, gorgeous action cutscenes and more. One thing that disappoints me about a lot of new shonen anime and manga today is that there is a big lack of the usage of mixed martial arts. In the original Dragon Ball, we saw many different types of fighting styles, and even in Dragon Ball Z, a lot of the characters have a very stylized way of fighting. For example, Frieza often deferring to his tail during fights. This variety is what allows a long-running shonen like Dragon Ball to stay fresh and keep people watching. Some of my favorite fights in the series are Gogeta vs Broly, Goku vs Majin Vegeta, Gohan vs Buu, the list goes on. The spectacle of Dragon Ball Z's fights are absolutely unmatched. They have every single aspect of what makes up a good fight, from the hand-to-hand to ki blasts, special techniques, transformations, and emotional weight. There really is something for everybody. Now, my opinion on Dragon Ball Super is kinda weird. I did not watch the entirety of the anime, only the really important episodes, but I read the entirety of the manga up to the end of the Tournament of Power. In my personal opinion, Super is okay. There are some questionable things about how Goku's character has been handled, but all in all, I don't think the point of Super was to reflect on the characters we've already known for so long, but to introduce new worlds and possibilities so the story could continue forward. One thing I have to say is that I really actually love Zamasu. Dragon Ball Z never really had tried to take the type of route of good guy turned bad for the greater society, and it's a trope that I really enjoy in my media. While the resolution to the arc was, in my opinion, logical, I really would have loved to see Vegito Blue go off a bit more. I would definitely recommend the manga, as while it's not drawn by Toriyama, it is a much easier way to consume the series at your own pace. The anime, unfortunately, is bogged down by poor production values and really is just there for the fights. So, why do people love Dragon Ball Z? From the more lighthearted moments to the fun giant action scenes, Dragon Ball really has something for everyone. With the current Super manga picking up, the anime's return might be on the horizon. With or without an anime, I'm sure Dragon Ball Z will continue to inspire the hearts of many across the world. I'm Sun Yadara, and shine on.